So our skill of the month for September, right? Is that what we're
Yes, yes, yes.
considering? No, I'm trying to
No,
trying to get on
I'm
track.
sorry. I was actually supposed to do that part.
I
Now.
think so. Yeah, it's all you, Sean.
What day is it?
Blooper. DMH Way presents. Chat GCG, a DMH Way podcast.
Welcome to Chat GCG, genuine conversations about growth, contributions, and goals. So at Chat GCG, our goal is to introduce you to authentic, intelligent heroes of DMH. I'm Rod Cowan, DMH Way facilitator.
And I'm Daishan Knox, DMH Way Supervisory Specialist. I almost forgot my title for a minute there.
It's okay. But we're here with what? Episode 9.
Episode 9.
Episode 9 now. And we will be interviewing Savannah Hampton.
Yes.
So Savannah, welcome.
Thank you.
Glad to have you here. And before we get started, we like to start with some chit chat. Okay. So some softball questions to get you started.
Sounds good.
Sounds good? Okay. So here I'm going to fire them off to you. Okay, ready? Where do you work? What do you do? How long have you been with DMH? And what is your guilty pleasure drink?
All right, all of them. So
All of them.
I'm Savannah Hampton. I work at Southwest Community Services in Nevada, Missouri. We've been in continuous operation since 1887, which I think is super cool.
Wow.
Doing ISL services since 2012 in the community. I'm currently the director, but I started in 2015 as the staff development training manager. Best decision I ever made, coming to DMH and working here. And then my drink of pleasure, I have two, and both are probably good indicators of my Texas southernness. And it is Dr. Pepper if I want a Coke, and real southern sweet tea.
Yeah. I love some good sweet tea.
That's right.
Okay, you just used the phrase, you
Yes.
want Dr. Pepper if you want a Coke.
Mm-hmm.
So is everything Coke? Then it's like a Dr. Pepper Coke or a Pepsi Coke or okay.
And a Sprite, yeah.
A Sprite Coke.
Cokes.
It's all Coke. Okay.
Yep.
That sounds like Atlanta folk. Everything is a Coke down
It
in Atlanta.
is. And then you specify what kind.
And then the southern sweet tea, I mean, it has to be sweet.
Yes.
Like rot your teeth kind of sweet.
You have to smell it.
Okay.
You can chew it.
Yes, exactly right.
Okay, so Savannah, thanks for helping our audience get to know you a little bit more. And now that we're warmed up a little bit, Daishan is going to take a deeper dive.
All right. So, quick disclaimer before I dive into our first question. We are filming our first episode in the Central Office Wellness Suite. So, shout out to Rachel Jones and all the folks that brought this together. Savannah and I are actually sitting in massage chairs. We're not massaging right now, but I told her she should take a break after we finish to use the massage chair. So that being said, we're going to get into our first GCG question, which we're talking about growth. So, and Rod is going to brag on you, Savannah. He's going to make you blush. But I will say, because I wanted Rod to do all the bragging, when I came back to DMH, I took like an 8-week lapse of judgment when I left DMH. And I got to come back at the end of 2016 as a training manager. And when I came back, Becky Post was like, you need to connect with Savannah Hampton. She's sharp. She's a great person, same position. And back then, we didn't travel across the state. We would get on calls for males or whatever. But I got to meet you in person here when we did a males training with Amanda Allen, which I don't think that's her last name anymore, but she's still around somewhere. So yeah, me and you go way back, like a decade at this point. So over that decade, what would you say is your biggest point of growth in your DMH career?
I think I have two that I would say are pivotal for me. The first one would be that I attended the DMH Leadership Academy in 2018, and that was monumental. Just the opportunity to see more than just what I was facing every day, to be exposed to the other divisions, be able to interact with people that I wouldn't have had the opportunity to interact with gave such a foundation of knowledge and then the wanting more. So that was one of, I think, my favorite moments and opportunities.
Awesome. And do you still keep up with any folks from Leadership Academy?
I do.
Okay. Good, good.
And it's nice to see how everyone's progressed since that time too,
Yeah.
and then still having our paths cross
Yeah.
in different roles now.
That's cool. That's cool. I love. I guess all of us are Leadership Academy alumni.
Yeah.
So that is a great experience. Yeah, I I've bragged about it so many times on the podcast. So yeah, free press for Scott. Yeah, cool. And thinking about just how maybe DMH Way skills have helped you with your growth. Is there one in particular? I know our skill for the month of September is the 5 whys, and I won't pigeonhole you into saying if that one has been a major one in your growth, but is there a DMH Way skill, whether it be 5 whys or a different one, that you feel like has really been pivotal in your growth?
Well, I think the second kind of moment for me was attending DMH Way, going to the foundation session.
Yeah.
What clicked just the minute I sat in that and was like, this feels like home. It was
Mm-hmm.
amazing. Um, I think social styles was a big one
Yeah.
because when I've had moments of struggling, part of it has been I'm just asking the why questions.
Yeah.
So seeing that get expanded this year with the 5 whys is really neat. But social styles,
Mm-hmm.
because my style's not wrong. And there's
Yes.
ways that how can I take that and flex? And how can I work with other people? How can we work as a team together? So there were so many pieces to it that I loved, but I think those are two of my favorites.
Absolutely. And not only am I so proud of you for representing with your DMH Way social style shirt, but you being in the role that you're in as an amiable, that makes me feel seen because, like, people with amiable traits can also, lead and, do big things. So I'm like, yay, I'm going to be like Savannah when I grow up.
Well, I was going to crack a corny joke that here we are on the podcast and you're giving an amiable a mic. And so one of my things is anytime I'm like, hey, do you have a minute?
Mm-hmm.
You better have 45 because when I get to talking, there's gonna be some time needed for it. So
Awesome. We got time.
that's right.
Yeah. Good, good, good. All right. Well, Rod.
So let's brag a little bit, right? Because you came into DMH. What was your very first position with DMH?
Staff development training manager.
Staff development training manager. Okay. Staff development training manager, guru of awesomeness, really, because you come in and so you're building culture. Then you come in and you start doing DMH Way. And we all go back for a little bit now. And you were here every month because we were going through doing the adjunct training and you were committed to that and to building culture through that. And then you're at Southwest Community Service and we're doing skill ups and we're doing training. So we're building people there and you're leading that. And then you wanted to do more and be more because you knew you could really make a difference. So now you come on and you are the superintendent of Southwest Community Services. Take that back. You're superintendent of Southwest Community Services and doing DMH Way and being an adjunct and doing all the things. Right?
I like to be busy.
You like to be busy. It is absolutely amazing. And you're making a huge impact. Right. I hope you're seeing that you're making an impact because you are and you're changing lives. I mean, we talk a lot about legacy building. So I hope you know that what you do now is not just for now, but what you're doing is making a difference for the next round of people that you lead, our colleagues now, and then the next generation, that's helping people that we serve, and that's all you.
Thank you.
And I hope, it's kind of good to take a step back sometimes and appreciate the things that we're doing now. And so appreciating what you're doing now, because you are making a huge difference in the lives of people now and down the road. So, with that said, what has been your proudest contribution to DMH?
Well, I'd say proudest contribution. One thing that I'm really proud of that I don't really talk about. Um, I designed the technology first logo that
Mm.
DMH uses.
Yeah.
And so that was actually one of my like super cool interactions with Val, one of my first moments with her.
Hmm.
Because it's in this really neat plaque. It sits on my desk, and um, I remember getting her card that was like, I can't wait to see all of your other talents. And at the time, the director was like, she needs she needs to stay away. And so, but it showed me that honestly, I wrote down legacy. Like
Yeah.
it showed me that I am leaving a mark, and that there's future, and there's history, and there's growth. And then the next one, I was gonna throw back like some of the appreciation to you, Deshawn, because
Oh.
I the the staff development team that we've had, all those years on doing wasn't always monthly calls. Sometimes it would be quarterly or we'd go longer. But knowing that we had people in different areas that we could lean into each other. And my colleague and I would always be like, Deshawn's a wizard with SCORM packages. And how does he know this stuff? Um, and then being able to help with Relias and be considered a subject matter expert, like, is so
Yeah.
wild to me. But it's cool
Mm-hmm.
that there's kind of like that legacy of,
Nice.
I have that impact. So
That's
it's neat.
huge.
Hmm. Yeah.
Aw.
Folks be trying to make me blush.
How
and I'm too
amiable
brown
of
for
you.
that.
Aw. So, kind of thinking about that and going back to the DMH way, how have you implemented the DMH way now into the day to day there at Southwest?
I nerd out on it because any moment that we have, I'm like, that's this tool, or hey, we could be doing this, a
Mhm.
leadership walk for that. And so I really maybe overanalyze any moment, and I'm like, there's a tool for that, or here's what we could be using.
Yeah.
um, I'm a high achiever. It's always like what else could we be doing? So I still want to just keep going.
Yeah.
But when I look at what we've done, um, doing the NEO overview, I think has been awesome. And we're doing that in our annual refresher classes now too. And
Awesome.
so just to make sure that we're not missing anybody with that conversation, and then it triggers more questions and more conversations. And so seeing that staff development team take it and run with it and grow, I'm really proud of that too.
You should be. Your staff development team, by the way, is amazing. Amazing group of folks, and they developed where they are because you helped them get where they are, and so very awesome. Yeah. Yeah, they are.
That's cool. That's cool. So, Savannah, when I think about what you're doing now, that brings us to our last GCG question. And stepping into this new role, leading Southwest, um, and at this point in the year, I'm not even talking about what our goals for 2025 because the year is about over. The kids are back in school, all of that. So I'm thinking like as you lean into the next year, what is maybe one or two goals that you have for your new role?
um, I'd say I could probably narrow it into two goals. I think my first goal is I want everybody to see what I've always known, and it's how
Mm.
awesome we are. I'm so incredibly proud of every single person that works at Southwest. I think we do a phenomenal job, and it's proven in the everyday care that we provide our individuals.
Mm.
Um, Not so humble brag, we just had survey and we had zero deficiencies, and I'm
What?
Are you
super excited.
serious?
Yes, so super excited
Wow.
about that.
That's amazing.
And
That is.
it's our team. That's our team. It's from top to bottom. Um, and so being able to just grow on that and celebrate more publicly, really like shine the light, spotlight on the people that are driving our successes. And then with that, growing, and that's growing in the community, growing in the services that we provide. And so building some more partnerships, I think, is a goal that I want to start working on too, as
Yeah.
well as opening more houses, supporting more individuals.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Cool. And you've got a lot of folks on your team that are representing the DMH way. You've got, hold on, let me see, can I name everybody? So we got Mike Brown, we got Tara Stonebreaker, we got Casey. Oh, what's Casey's last name?
Murphy.
She's gonna get me. Yes. There's somebody else though, isn't there? Who am I forgetting?
Linda Houston.
Linda.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Linda. Yes. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So, what goals do you have for the DMH way at Southwest in the next year?
So, and we've also got Kaz Hawes.
Oh, yes, Kaz. Yeah.
And so growing the ambassador program
Mhm.
and being able to kind of function in that capacity where, can we do lunch and learns? Can we do little sessions and segments where again we're taking a piece and we're kind of planting seeds and getting more people interested in it. There's one aspect of it. I just lost my other one. Oh, team consults. So I've talked with Rod and Jazz recently on how we can kind of grow that side of it on working within the team to kind of strengthen and take the tools that we have, make it real and relevant, apply it to our everyday roles and grow from there too.
Yeah. Ooh, when is that scheduled? I might just have to like clear my calendar and come down to Nevada.
Hang out. It's a cool place. It's a cool kids club out there.
Yeah,
It really
yeah.
is.
It's only because all of my favorite people are out there. Like you got a great team, Savannah. I'm not gonna lie.
We do.
Yeah, that's awesome. And we can't forget Mark.
I know.
That's my buddy. So yeah.
And he is driving the force with EHR.
Yes. Yes. Cool. Well, Rod.
So thinking about 5 whys, right?
Mm-hmm.
Doing 5 whys. So our skill of the month for September, right? Is that what we're?
Yes.
No, I'm trying to.
No,
trying to get on track.
I'm sorry. I was actually supposed to do that part.
I think so. Yeah, it's all you guys, Sean.
What day is it?
Blooper. It's because I didn't flip my page.
Flip the page, man.
Yeah, it's okay. I'm gonna leave this in. I don't know. Maybe I'll take it out. All right. Now, Rod, it's your turn.
And go, right?
Go.
So
Action.
Savannah, seriously, thanks for taking the time. Let's take a peek behind the curtain of who Savannah Hampton is, taking a peek behind Southwest Community Services. But before you go, we're going to do a little, as Dyson says, healthy division, and we have the Show Me State lightning round. So first answer, best answer, and right answer, okay?
Okay.
So just throw it out there. Here we go. First one, I'm on the edge of my seat for this one, Dyson. I really am. Okay. Jack Stack's Barbecue or Emo's Pizza?
Jack Stack.
Yes.
Honestly,
Take that, Rod.
I think we're even now.
Gates.
Oh, I've heard Gates is pretty good.
Gates is good.
Okay, so
Okay.
now you're going the neutral route and going Gates.
But
so
she said
But
Jack Stack
barbecue.
first.
she said the
Barbecue.
words.
Mhm.
All right, let's go to the next one.
Ah,
I'm going to win this. I swear I'm going to win. It's
we'll
Emo's.
see.
Just saying, St. Louis Zoo or Kansas City Aquarium?
That's a tough one because I've never been to the St. Louis Zoo and I want to go.
Okay.
So I went with Kansas City Aquarium.
Okay.
That's what I know.
I guess.
I know. I
guess.
know.
All right.
It's bucket list.
Yeah. It's
Okay.
I'll be
You'll change your
gracious.
mind once you go there,
That's
I think.
right.
Branson or Lake of the Ozarks?
I struggled with that one too, and I'm going to change my mind. I'm going to go with Branson.
Okay.
Tell me
Yeah.
more.
Okay. Not necessarily for like the old strip and the showy side of Branson, but we like more the Ozarks and the southern side of the state. You're close to Eureka Springs,
Mhm.
Table Rock Lake down there, so that's kind of our vibe.
Giant
Okay.
turkey legs in Branson.
Giant
Just throwing
turkey
those in if
legs.
you haven't had
That's
those.
true.
Yeah.
Hold. You
Who
can't
hasn't
just.
had giant turkey legs?
And Branson, Silver Dollar City?
Oh, I know. I said who hasn't?
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
that's
who
the
hasn't?
best
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah. I need you to elaborate more on these Eureka Springs. Is it like you can get into them?
So Eureka Springs is in Arkansas, and there's the whole Nevada has Radio Springs, and so
Ah.
back in the day, the natural springs they had the healing qualities,
What?
and so Eureka Springs has that too, and there's still access to it. You can see where the spring's running, but it's a neat little town. I think it's considered like a sister city to like a Swiss city or something. It's the scariest place to drive around because you feel like the road is not even big enough for your car. But my husband and I got married down there, and it's
Oh,
just it's
wow.
a real niche kind of vibe. It's
Yeah,
fun.
that's awesome.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right, tread lightly with this next one. Cardinals or Royals?
So you remember how I said I'm from Texas, right?
Mm-hmm.
2011
Yeah.
World Series,
Mm-hmm.
Game 6,
Hmm.
2 outs, twice. Never Cardinals. Never
Oh.
Cardinals. I'm sorry.
You're not bitter about it, are you?
Not at all. It was on my birthday.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I made a Texas Ranger birthday cake and all.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
I was gonna ask you which
So-
Texas team was your team. Okay, the Rangers.
Yeah, the
Oh,
Rangers.
we can't talk about the Astros. They're cheaters.
Okay.
That's a whole other podcast.
Baseball's
right
a whole thing.
Yeah.
Okay.
So Royals, because Royals have actually always been my number 2 team since
Okay.
2nd grade.
All right. Fair enough.
I'm sorry.
I don't know. Jack Stacks and Royals now. I don't
I
know
know.
about this.
She's leaning west.
I'm calling red flags on this one all over the place. Okay. Panera or McAllister's?
McAllister's.
Okay.
Good
McAllister's.
choice. Good
Yeah.
choice.
Sweet tea.
Oh, there you go.
Yes, their tea is so
Mhm.
great.
I do like Panera's bagels.
Okay.
Mhm.
So let's go literary. Mark
Okay.
Twain or T.S. Eliot?
Mark Twain.
Okay.
Mm.
There's a story there. You
There
lit up.
is.
You're like, Mark
Uh-huh.
Twain.
Supposedly I'm related to him.
What?
Yeah, no joke.
Get
Because his
out.
real name is Samuel Clemens,
Uh-huh.
Mhm.
and my maternal side is Clemens.
Really?
Yeah, and so we've got
Ah.
a history book that way down the line that he is a long lost relative.
Okay.
The spelling's different, so I
Alright.
don't know how legit it
Yeah.
is, but I'm claiming it.
So I'm gonna have to tap in and see if I can get in touch with Henry Louis Gates and see if we can get you on that Find Your Roots
Yes!
TV show.
That would
and
be
then-
amazing.
Yeah, we'll
And
find
then
out.
shout out to our location in Hannibal. Go up there and hang out and say,
Yes.
hey, I am part of the
Yes.
Clemens lineage,
Dynasty.
right?
Yeah.
The
Yeah.
dynasty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have y'all been there?
To Hannibal.
Oh,
I used to
yeah.
live there. Yeah. Yeah.
It's one of our locations, so we go up
Mhm.
there all the time. And
Yeah. Getting ready to go
That
back soon,
lighthouse. I climbed
Isn't it
like,
awesome?
It was
Mhm.
treacherous.
It's
Yes, it
treacherous.
is.
It's really awesome,
Yes.
though.
It was
Right.
it was a fun stop.
Rod messed me up last time we went there. We went to this place called Finn's, and I promise that was the fluffiest catfish I ever had. Like,
Oh.
just
Amazing.
crispy and oh my god.
You've never had
You can't
catfish
go
till
wrong.
you've eaten at Finn's.
It's lunchtime.
Yeah.
For me.
It's lunchtime.
I didn't eat lunch yet.
All right. Last one, Disney or Universal Studios?
That's also a hard one because I'm obviously not cultured and have been to neither,
Okay.
but
Okay.
I'm
Same.
gonna say Universal.
Yeah.
Mm.
It's more my vibe, just like the show, like the Harry Potter.
Mhm.
You're a wizarding world person? Yeah.
Yeah.
Which house
Okay.
would you have been in?
I'm a Hufflepuff.
Hufflepuff? Okay.
Okay.
I am.
I can see that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, Savannah, thank you so much
Thank you,
for
guys.
being transparent with us. That's one of our values that we live every day, but being transparent and just spending some time and having fun with this. It's always
you.
great to talk with you.
Yeah.
So thank you so much.
Thank you both for having me.
Yeah, thank you so much. All right. Well, we'll catch you guys next time.
Yep.
All right. Chat GCG, a DMH Way podcast. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Scan the QR code for the DMH Way website.